here on EA TV. And Stuart and I looking forward to being with you for this match.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Advantage played. Well, trying to let them continue, but now he's gone back and awarded the free kick. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Schlager. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. It was on its way in. And forcing the error. Is this the moment? And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Takumi Minamino. Minamino. Chance to equalise. And it's in! All square again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, let's take another look. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? It's a great turn and shot. What a good goal that is.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. On the attack, is there to be late drama? And just narrowly wide in the end. And time for the change now. Possession one. And so into the final 5 minutes. Nice switch of play. Leipzig couldn't keep it. Oh, it might be. Off the post and back in play. And support available. Can he put them in front? No is the answer to the question, and that could be so important at this stage.
Well, will they get another chance? That would surely have won the game for them.
Let's see about the delivery. Well, following the clearance, it will be a corner. Well, a harmless effort when all is said and done. And that whistle means an end to the action, at least for today. Well, I'm not sure about you, Stuart. I certainly enjoyed the contest. And in the end, even Steven.
Well, it was a really close contest. We saw chances and goals at both ends, and there were some really good individual performances, which sets up the second leg.
Being egged on by the crowd. All eyes on one man. Just one short of equaling the goal-scoring record. Can he do it today? Stay with us on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And the game begins. Great opportunity. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. The initial 11 today for the hosts. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Benjamin Pavard
Can he score
plays.
here, Derek?
Can they cover up? Oh, that's brilliant! A strike so delightful, you'd never tire of seeing it again and again. Sheer technical excellence. A goal of the highest order. Take a bow.
Well, they don't come much better than this. Just look at the power he generates. That's a brilliant strike on the half volley from a magnificent player.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Martinez. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. That's a very fine piece of tackling. And the keeper more than equal to it. Trying to pick out a teammate. Clearing the lines. And so it will be a corner now. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, players rehearse corner kicks. I think more rehearsals are required on the evidence of that. Couldn't hang on to it. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Well, no doubt about it, Stuart. The visitors have been one of the stories of the season.
Well, what a story this is. They're the best team in the league at the moment, no doubt about that. They now need to hold their nerve. This is going to be a great end to the season.
And he cuts inside. Barella. Return to Martinez. Takes the shot. And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
Well, pressing really high. Henrik Mkhitaryan has been figuring prominently on the back pages of late.
Oh, can he finish it, Derek?
Brilliant save. Barella. And winning it back. Lewis. Space on the flank. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Lewis. A chance maybe from the wide position. He's in behind. Superb stop. Played over. Didn't quite go to plan. And he could be in proper trouble here. Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Excellent vision. Now he's got to stay calm. And it's there for him. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent back heel this is to set up the goal. But I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with two players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal.
Barella. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Barella. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. It is to be a throw-in. Barella. The first half here comes to an end. And now they get the ball rolling. Can they cover up? Martinez. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. That's a very fine piece of tackling. And the keeper more than equal to it. Takes the shot. And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
He's in behind. Superb stop. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Just the challenge that was required. Plenty of support here. A room to roam on the wing. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Oh, great attacking play. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. A real opening now. Superb chance. He got a good palm on it. Is this the moment? Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing.
Well, he's hit this so well on the half volley. Just look at the power he generates. That's a wonderful goal. It's unstoppable. Brilliant stuff.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Well, a quick reminder, we have plenty of live football in store for you right here on EA TV.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Well, it might still work out for them. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
And a tidy tackle. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And a throw-in forthcoming. It will be decision time, the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final, and you'll see it live with us here on EA TV. It's Verona against RB Leipzig.
What a good second leg that should be. The first leg had lots of quality, and I'm expecting more of the same.
Pavard. Davide Fratesi. Well, spot on with that challenge. Šeško. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Is it going to be? And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Federico Di Marco. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. And threading it through. He just needs to remain icy cool. It's got to be. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. But really, the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. 10 minutes left for play. Minamino. He's in with a chance. Surely. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Carlos Augusto. Are there to intercept. Barella. And he's made headway. And in with a real chance. Simple save, really. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Yes, Derek, they were well off their usual standards today. And
We simply have to focus on this man. A hat-trick in his last game. Will he prosper once more? We'll have the action on EA TV. Good evening to you from a city that has become one of Germany's most visited in recent years. We're in Leipzig. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we're getting ready for a quarter-final second leg match in the Champions League. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on Hellas Verona.
Well, the first leg was a really good game, Derek. It had action at both ends, it was an even contest, and it's set up perfectly for this second leg. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
And so the battle commences. And let's have a look at the starting 11 for Leipzig.
Well, 3-5-2 is a great system if you can get control of the midfield, because your wing-backs can then play higher up the pitch and the front two can combine as a pair, but they need to dominate.
Oh, it's developing nicely for them here. Great opportunity. Oh, it was there for him, but unable to find the target.
Well, he certainly went for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there. He should have scored that.
Well, he's certainly not alone. In with a chance. Can he convert? Well, not every keeper would have been that brave.
Well, he read it brilliantly, didn't he? Top stuff from the keeper.
And offside it is. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, what a performance it was for him last time out. Those 3 goals were absolutely outstanding. But it was his general performance that I admired, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of him today.
Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
Committed challenge. The supporters want to see him have a go. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. And teammates around him. Feeding it through. Sound piece of defending. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. And players waiting in the centre. Is this the moment? Oh, a goal! The ball's in the net! A hugely important moment in the story of this tie!
Well, as you can see, he beats the defender so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Went in strongly, decisively. Well, you've got to say, comfortably off target, Stuart.
Yeah, that's a waste of good possession. His teammates are not happy with him, and they're letting him know.
Takumi Minamino. Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw in now. Kulusevski. Good move in the making from Leipzig. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. A real opening now. Can he find the net? And it's in as they tighten their grip on the tie.
Well, here it is again, and he only had one thing on his mind. Hit it as hard as he could, and he certainly did that. What a good goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Kulusevski. Amadou Haidara. A super tackle and they've won possession. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. How can he take them on and beat them? And defensive play to be applauded. Well, couldn't keep it. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And that is going to do it. That is going to be all for the first half here in Leipzig. And so the match is underway. Great opportunity. Oh, it was there for him, but unable to find the target. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Oh, fancy footwork. Opportunity here. It should be. Oh, good save. Kulusevski. And a strong tackle. And teammates to play it to. And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand why. I think it was a poor foul. It should be a yellow card for me.
And he puts it away confidently.
Well, here's the replay, and he just strikes the ball down the middle. The goalkeeper gets out the way. It's a really good penalty, and no danger that the goalkeeper was going to save that.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Kulusevski. It's with Dybala. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Perfect tackle. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much hope...
Oh, Derek, what a moment this could be.
Oh, And that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Oh, genuine chance. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, this is really poor defensively. Just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. And Dybala plays it into the centre. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Could be a chance to break here. A real opening now. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and it makes the strikers
Big interest in Axel Witsel. The breaking story is he'll retire at the end of the season. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you the second leg of this UEFA Champions League semi-final. It's Hellas Verona against Atletico Madrid.
Well, the first leg was a...
Well, it could be on for him here. And that's a very good parry. It comes to nothing in the end. Just the challenge that was required. Oh, he looks threatening. Must score! And keeping it out. Good tackle, taken away. He has teammates around him. Is it going to be? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Can someone get on the end of this? Got to it easily, the keeper. Atletico ceding possession. Real chance. And a significant block following that cross. Nahuel Molina. Danny Vivian. Kerkez. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Quite a bit of pre-match interest in Axel Witsel. The rumours have been confirmed. He has elected to end his illustrious career at the end of this campaign. A massive loss for the club, Stuart.
Well, it's a great shame because he's been a joy to watch over the years. But he's
Now, hold on, Stuart. They're in here. Well, a forceful effort, but it goes down as a missed opportunity.
Well, he strikes it with power, but not with accuracy. I think that's a big miss.
And a fine tackle. Well, he's featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers in recent days. If you believe the stories coming out of the camp, this could be his final season. Could he be thinking about hanging up? Real chance! Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. He's going forward well here. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. They knew they wanted to apply the pressure, and they did. He's in here. Still a chance. Oh, a goal! The ball's in the net. A hugely important moment in the story of this tie.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? He read the situation defensively and did his job. It's looking promising. Will he finish? And it's in as they tighten their grip on the tie.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Riquelme. Well, couldn't keep it. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. The referee has decided to give the free kick to Atletico. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Early ball in. Thuram. And angling it back. And it goes! And that changes things just a bit. Running with the ball confidently. In position.
Well, a goal here, and that would give them a nice cushion. It needs to be a good ball into the box and somebody attacking it.
And there's the delivery. He got in the way of that cross. Full credit. And the post denied him. Well, no shortage of live action coming your way right here on EA TV. And Stuart and I looking forward to being with you for this match.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Yes, the problem seems to be in that last challenge, he took a massive blow to his upper thigh. He's struggling at the moment.
Jeff, they're in a great position here. Still possibilities. And getting in the way of that, superb defensive play. And teammates around him. He takes aim. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough. Tsimikas. Failed to keep hold of it. Bernardo Silva. Strong but fair tackle. And they need to get tighter. But the danger averted for now. And he has options available. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. And here's a change now for Atletico. An example of how to press. And he's broken free. Surely. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Silva. Really good challenge. Cross-fired over. And I think the threat has been averted. A long way from the perfect pass. Bernardo Silva sliding it through. Nahuel Molina. Well, sloppy in possession. Well, not smooth, but fiercely competitive in midfield. Vivian. Can they square the game? And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Good-looking ball. And Bernardo Silva has it. Well, the cross goes in, but there's no one available to snap onto it. And there is the whistle. It's going to be quite the party now, because they're through to the Champions League final.
Well, that was a brilliant tie. Two teams throwing everything at it, both physically and mentally. But I think the better team over the two legs has gone through to the final. And what a game that will be.
Well, really no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game, Stuart.
Well, I thought his all-round game was excellent. It was his ability to find space that impressed me most. And
When the journey begins, you never quite know who's going to be there at the end. Now only two teams left in the cup, and we're left wondering who's going to be lifting it. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Well, no doubt about it, the nerves have been jangling in the last few days, but very soon the wait will be over. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box, and we're just seconds away from kickoff in what promises to be a thrilling finale. It's Hellas Verona, and they take on Bologna.
Well, Derek, what a game this should be. Both teams have done really well to get this far, but who will be lifting the cup at the end of the game? I'm sure it'll be a classic, though.
Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, he's such a creative player, both with his passing and his ability to beat defenders. He'll have a big influence today.
And the game begins. Oh, managing to beat him. Opportunity here. The opening goal in the final. And how important could that be as a direction pointer?
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Ferguson. And he read it well, intercepting it. Might be a chance here. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So 2-0 now. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. In with a chance. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Breaking at pace. He thwarted the attack illegally. Now, perhaps a card is forthcoming. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Well, time just challenged magnificently. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. A bit sloppy in possession. Surely! And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now!
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
3 goals without reply. Lasagna. Oh, in with a chance. Opportunity still there. He got a good palm on it. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Oh, he's through here. He's in behind. Superb chance. And what a magical save it was. Trying to pick out a teammate. Struggling to get it away. Well, no damage done. And he's broken free. And it's there for him. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool finish.
Anthony Elanga. Oh, that's a really good run. Corner coming up. So making the substitution now. And over comes the corner. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And given acres of space to attack here. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. And a fine stop. Trying to deliver it accurately. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Just the challenge that was required. Attacking with vigour. And the defensive intervention there. More football from Serie A coming up here on EA TV. It's Verona versus Fiorentina. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Faraoni, and he's made headway. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. Opportunity still there. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, just look at this again. It's good movement, the timing of the pass is perfect, and they leave the goalkeeper with no chance. That's an excellent goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. And possession given away. And he might be through here. And it's got to be a magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
And that's great work to keep it in play. Richarlison. Freuler in possession. Unable to keep the ball. Now we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium.
Oh, wait a moment, Stuart. Look at what's happening. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? It might still be problematic. Excellent block. Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Well, sometimes you get it right. On this occasion, he got it wrong.
And he has to do better than that. That's a really poor effort, I have to say.
Oh, big chance. Surely. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Remo Freuler. On the ball, Noah Okafor. Freuler in possession. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Might be a chance here. He got a good palm on it. Advantage played. And deflected beyond the byline, so a corner here. Well, the referee allowed them to continue, but now he's going to go back and hand out the yellow card, Stuart.
Well, he thought he was going to get away with that, but quite rightly, he's got a booking.
An awful lot of green space to run into. And cuts inside. And it's all over. It is a story of silverware secured. They've done it.
They certainly have, and they deserve to do it as well. They were the better team today. They were absolutely excellent.
And now it's all about enjoying these very special celebratory moments.
Well, just look at the joy on these players' faces. Absolutely incredible.
And now they prepare to walk together in anticipation of the trophy presentation.
Well, it's now just beginning to sink in. They are the winners of this great cup.
Any second now, they'll be able to hold it aloft. All congratulating each other, and rightly so. The sweet taste of success. And they don't want to let go of that trophy, do they?
Absolutely not. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been brilliant throughout the tournament. It's been a top-class performance from them and their fans.
Full marks to the entire team, and now they get the chance to exhale and enjoy.
They've been brilliant in this competition, and so have the fans. They've really got behind their team. They've played a big part in this win. Just look at those faces in the crowd. Great stuff.
Yeah, really a match made in heaven between players and fans. And these celebrations are going to continue for quite some time. And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.
Oh, managing to beat him. Our cameras on one man, in a rich vein of form and #1 in the scoring charts. Can he do it again today? Live on EA. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And we've reached the final weekend in this Serie A season. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, what a season it's been, Derek. We've seen everything. Drama at both ends of the table, some spectacular goals and plenty of entertainment.
He's in here. And a stinging shot, but off target.
Well, as you said, off target when really that should be hitting the back of the net. That's a golden opportunity.
Now, options are plenty. And here's the Roma starting 11.
Well, it looks like they're going to play in a 3-4-3 formation without wing-backs, which means the outside centre-halves will need to cover the areas out wide, which I would say is asking a lot.
Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1, so it's going to be interesting to see what's expected of the wing-backs here. Are they going to be high up the field or drop deeper to make a back five? Only time will tell.
The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here, but I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
One 0 then. And they need to get tighter here. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And the short option preferred. Well, fantastic reflex action. And played short. Could be dangerous. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Now we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Empoli. They're the first on the score sheet here with 23 minutes played.
Sorry, Alex, could be a goal here. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. And he has options available. Just the clearance that was called for. Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt Alex just then. Apologies for that. To confirm, Empoli did score in that game, and they now hold a 1-0 lead. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Lasagna. And possession lost there. A real opening now. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Two 0 here, and the ball is moving again. Pellegrini. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Cuts in from the flank. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match. And what can they do to stop him running at them? He thwarted the attack illegally. Now perhaps a card is forthcoming. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Able to skip past his man. Chance to finish. A fine block. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game... Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Delivered into the area here. Nice weight on the pass. Oh, could be a chance. Surely. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. It might be. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and once he gets onto it, there's only going to be one outcome. It's a lovely goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? And they do like to press whenever they can. Pellegrini. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Good-looking sequence. Surely! And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
Good work to regain possession. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And support available. Well, he's lost it. His fate lies with the referee who booked him earlier. Oh, the threat is there. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. This could be troublesome. And darting through. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Opportunity in the wide area. Well, there's the pullback. What a save! And never quite had the header on the target. Dovbik. Well, it is an occasion never
Oh,
to
Derek,
be...
can he finish this?
Oh, he did superbly well to get back there and thwart him. Could be dangerous. Chance still on. Can he finish this? Under no real pressure, he has thinking time. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, Chiesa's cross was always going to be threatening, and then he almost mishits this, to be honest. You just wonder if that deceived the keeper and caught him off guard. Either way, they all count the same.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Chance to run at them. Strong hand on that one. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Doan. And he might be through here. Great movement. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Lefebvre. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Doan. And the cross goes in. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. And there's the final whistle. In a way, this game had an academic quality about it. Everyone here, including the players, just waiting for the moment when they can celebrate their accomplishments. The trophy will soon be theirs.
Well, it's been a long wait, but it's worth it. Celebrating in front of their own fans. They've been excellent this season. They fully deserve to be the champions.
And that is a vivid picture of what we associate with this group of players. It's all about the team ethic. You can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity. And now they prepare to walk together in anticipation of the trophy presentation.
Well, it's now just beginning to sink in. They are the winners of this great cup.
Any second now, they'll be able to hold it aloft. All congratulating each other, and rightly so. The sweet taste of success. And they don't want to let go of that trophy, do they?
Absolutely not. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been brilliant throughout the tournament. It's been a top-class performance from them and their fans. Well, for some of these players, it will be the pinnacle of their careers. They just have to take it all in now and realise what they've achieved here. It doesn't come much better than this, does it? And just look at those fans. They've followed their club everywhere.
Yeah, really a match made in heaven between players and fans. And these celebrations are going to continue for quite some time. And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.
The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. Stay with us. We'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. This is where every top-level footballer wants to be after a long season. The Champions League final. Only two teams left in the battle for Europe's Premier Club competition. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary on this final tonight by Stuart Robson. It's Hellas Verona facing Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, you just wonder what those players are thinking right now. Some will be nervous, some will be excited, and some may be anxious. But once that whistle blows, we're going to be in for an absolute classic here.
So we can check on the starting lineup.
Well, I'll always say it, but this 3-5-2 system is only effective if the wing-backs play well. If they can press high up the field and be an attacking threat, they should be a good side to watch today.
And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe. And possession given away. A real opening now. And it's come off the keeper. And the danger cleared.
Well, they've started the game really brightly here, and they've looked dangerous. But that was a top-class save from the keeper.
Hang on a
Brilliant
minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. And a decent save. Full credit. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Kylian Mbappe. What a save. He's going forward well here. Opportunity it is. And they've scored! First goal in this season's UEFA Champions League final.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. A very good tackle. Really inventive stuff from Real here. He's in behind. Oh, he did superbly well to get back there and thwart him. And Bellingham. Now with Mbappe. Haroui. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Chances on. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Jude Bellingham. Oh, they have it again. Real using width to good effect. Well, it could be on for him here. It's got to be. Oh, the equaliser. Just what they needed. And the dream remains very much alive. Ritsu Doan. So a throw in here. And a fine tackle. He's in with a chance. Surely now. Oh, and it goes! To propel them into the lead. Just what they wanted. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Oh, good-looking run. Oh, could be. Well, couldn't put it away. They still lead, however.
Well, he really should be working the goalkeeper there. It's a great chance to score.
And Real come away with it. Oh, big opportunity. Real chance. And fine goalkeeping. He's driven in the corner. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Will it be? Brilliant save. He's blocked it. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. This could be troublesome. Mbappe! Keeper did his job to begin with. And there it is! An almost intuitive piece of finishing. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. It's looking promising. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Under real pressure here. Oh, strong hand on the ball. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. Harui. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Trying to find the right angle of attack. Cleared away. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it petered out. Could be dangerous. And there it is, a chance. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Vinicius Junior. Attacking with vigour. And there's the feed into the box. And a time for calm on the ball. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Carvajal. Valverde. Oh, fine use of the ball. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And he could be in proper trouble here. The save was a good one. Substitution for Real Madrid. So the corner played into the box. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Well, being pressed here. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Just 10 minutes to go. Oh, he's through here. Can they put it away? Angles it back. And a textbook interception. Well, it was the pressure that forced that clearance. And a throw-in now. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Luis Diaz. Is with Vinicius Junior. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Vinicius Junior. And there it is! Full time! They are the Champions League winners!
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives, and they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
And now for the official trophy presentation. The Champions League trophy awaits.
Well, just listen to the roar when this trophy is held aloft. A magnificent moment here.
You never quite know when moments like this are going to come around. The Champions League winners. And these celebrations are going to go on for hours and hours, and maybe into next week as well, Stuart.
Well, they can afford to do it as well. They are the Champions League winners. They've been brilliant all season, and now they can go and celebrate with their fans.
Well, the celebrations are ongoing. I don't think they're going to be brought to an end anytime soon, as they savour the moment with their supporters.
And they've certainly played their part, the fans. They deserve to be involved with these celebrations. They've made so much noise here. Well, these are the moments they have to make the most of. It doesn't happen very often, does it? These will be photos to cherish for years to come. Brilliant stuff.
And you are looking at the best club side in Europe. This is it, the Champions League final. They are underway. Who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe? He's going forward well here. Opportunity it is. And they've scored! First goal in this season's UEFA Champions League final. Well, it could be on for him here. They were two of Europe's foremost club sides last season, winners of the Champions League and Europa League respectively. Now they lock horns with the Super Cup at stake. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EATV. And here we are, the time is now, ready for this meeting of the Champions League winners and the Europa League victors from last season. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined as always on these big occasions by Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the UEFA Super Cup decider. It's Hellas Verona up against Benfica.
Well, it's been a long journey for both these teams, Derek. It's not been easy, but these players are 90 minutes away from making history for themselves. No doubt both managers will have set out their game plans and made sure every player knows exactly what their roles are. What a game we have in store for us.
In the battle for the UEFA Super Cup, they're underway now. So we can check on the lineup today.
Well, in this 3-5-2, key to their success will be the wing-backs. If they can get high up the pitch, deliver good crosses and defend with intelligence, they've got a great chance here.
Well, nothing productive, really. And teammates around him. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. This could be troublesome. Good-looking move. Being egged on by the crowd. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Couldn't keep it. And passing it through, and he's in the clear. The net is staring him in the face. And a goal, it was served up on a silver platter for him. So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. Kukçu. Quite a lot of discussion about him prior to this game. Really, we've all been speculating. Would he play from the start? Would he be ready to play? Well, Stuart, we have our answer.
Well, that's a very quick recovery. I just hope they aren't rushing him back here. It can so often happen.
And a good-looking pass. And an astute piece of defending. Oh, in with a chance! Must finish. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. And he might be through here. The save was a good one. And a retrospective yellow card is the referee's verdict.
Well, no doubt about it. That earlier challenge was a definite booking.
Takuma Asano. Real chance. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Didn't quite happen with the authority they were looking for. He's in here. And nearly a goal after that breathtaking move.
Well, that was counter-attacking football at its very best. Unfortunately, they just couldn't finish it off.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And a tidy challenge. Now, options are plenty. A fine reading of the situation. Trying to open them up. It just needs to remain icy cool. Is it going to be a goal? And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Losing possession a bit easily. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Mosquera. A danger here as he runs at them. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, just look at this again. It's good movement, the timing of the pass is perfect, and they leave the goalkeeper with no chance. That's an excellent goal.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Actur Kolu. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Mosquera. A potential danger here. And there's the feed into the box. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And the volley is struck so cleanly, which shows just how good his technique is. That's a top-class finish.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Di Maria. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Kukcu. Couldn't keep it. He's in with a chance. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
Di Maria. Chance to attack using width. Oh, this is looking promising. Will it be? It must go in, surely. And I'll tell you what, that looked like a certain goal. Had to be a goal.
Well, that was a golden opportunity. He has to score there.
And he might be in here. Opportunity still there. And a fine stop to turn the ball away.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time, the midfielder completely dominated the game, and the front players' movement has been excellent.
And would you know it, another potential opening developing here. Real chance. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Di Maria. Early ball in. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Really fine piece of defending play. To break it up. Now a decent position. Well, capable of so much better, to be honest.
Well, I expected more as well, Derek. I thought from that sort of position, he had every chance of scoring, but it's a poor effort.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. Serdar. Really good build-up, but no end product. And passing it through. Just needs to steady himself. Must finish. Well, he had clearly drifted into an offside position.
Well, you can see from his reaction, he knew that wouldn't count.
Well, the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. Evangelos Pavlidis. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And he saw the situation developing. Asano. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Leandro Barreiro. Oh, good vision. Real chance. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Well, successfully cut out. Cookchu. Cookchu. Oh, big opportunity. And there goes the final whistle. They have earned the right to call themselves Super Cup victors.
Well, winning becomes a habit, and that's what this club are trying to achieve at the moment. And this is another good victory.
I think it's fair to say that every single player viewed this as an important showcase. And they have delivered, and they're about to receive the trophy.
Yeah, these are nice moments, aren't they? All very relaxed out there.
And one of the more acceptable responsibilities of being a captain is holding the trophy aloft. The Super Cup winners. Well, they gave it their all, and they've been rewarded as a result.
And they deserved it. And now they can go and celebrate with their fans, who have certainly played their part as well. They've made quite a noise here.
Well, undeniably, there are some great names on that trophy, Stuart.
Well, these photos will take pride of place on the mantelpiece. Wonderful moments here.
So there we have it, the UEFA Super Cup victors. Oh, in with a chance!
Have you got time for just a few questions? Thanks for speaking to us.